Dubai Internet City was announced in 1999 by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. At that time, the internet was still growing around the world. There was no technology ecosystem in this region, and His Highness announced the first area dedicated to technology in the whole region as Dubai Internet City in the year 1999, with a very strict deadline to be running and operational by 1 year. So in the year 2000, the 4 buildings that you see here, the glass buildings around the lake here, is actually completed in the year 2000. Companies were operational at that time, and Dubai Internet City officially started operations and started the story of success and technology in the whole region. After that, Dubai Internet City started attracting large corporations. So we had Microsoft, Cisco, and most of the big companies that you know around the lake here, like example, Oracle, IBM. They were all part of the initial growth of Dubai Internet City. In other words, Dubai Internet City, as its start, was extremely successful. The 4 buildings that we had done were already high occupancy, and we've seen a lot of demand of technology companies to be located in Dubai, to make Dubai the technology hub in the whole Middle East and Africa region. After that, we started seeing companies, smaller companies, setting up in Dubai Internet City. And then over time, these smaller companies became really big. So if you've heard some time back about the Yahoo Maktub deal, which the first major actually announcement for this region. And then we started with, more recently, Souq.com and Amazon. And then just very recently, the Careem and Uber deal. So all of these success stories came from Dubai Internet City. And the more regional companies that you may have heard of, such as Dubizzle, such as Property Finder, and Anghami, are also located in this location. I'm giving you these names because these are the ones that may click with you, but there are much more of these startups and these success stories in Dubai Internet City. And therefore, by being part of a community, and that's what we emphasize on the word community, we look after this word very, very carefully. The word community is extremely important. If you can, in this area, you can walk from a startup, talk to a larger corporation, go to an event and learn coding, and go to another event related to networking, then this community that is focused on technology, and you have the other regulations designed for this ecosystem, then you will have a proper area, which is an ecosystem, Dubai Internet City, that is successful over these years. If one of these items is missing, if we only focus on just giving certain types of benefits and not others, then it's not going to be we're not going to be where we are today, basically. So we established ourselves as a technology-free zone, and a lot of these companies, such as MasterCard or Visa, may look at themselves as a technology company, actually, not a finance, although they are financially based, but they might look at it as a technology company themselves. For us, as Dubai Internet City, if a company wants to be located here, it's their choice, but we purely focus on technology. If you are a freelancer, then you should have an area that takes care of this part of the technology. If you're a coder, you're a single coder, that large or small, medium enterprises might utilize your services, then you should be part of this ecosystem. So you talk about the freelancers, you talk about N5 as being part of this area in which we support startups significantly to be incorporated, subsidized, and actually grow from this location. And then you have our normal products and services that we offer to all our companies, whether you're a large corporation or a smaller one. So this provides the area with regulations, with options. If you are a startup, if you are a single person, if you are a large corporation coming from abroad to be operating from Dubai, for us to be able to give them all what is required for them to be established in Dubai and make Dubai Internet City their technology hub. The industry requires the best health activities for their staff, wellness activities for their staff, high quality buildings, facilities, good retail options. These kind of requirements is what drives the demand. So we have to make sure as a location, as an area, that anybody working in Dubai Internet City, being part of this community, has access to nice areas like this around the lake, so that they can have good lunch or good breakfast when they come down. They can have areas where they can meet casually. They have areas where they can, so we have yoga actually here, one of the largest yoga festivals in Dubai. And you might ask, why are you doing yoga in Dubai Internet City? But it is something that the community loves to have every year, looks forward to it. We have thousands of people actually coming to Dubai Internet City Lake to conduct yoga, to be part of the yoga festival. So everything that the ecosystem and the industry requires, we have to be able to provide. Otherwise, you will not have a complete area to provide the full services to make sure that Dubai Internet City stays the largest technology hub, and Dubai stays the largest technology hub in all of the MENA region. I see more companies coming up from Dubai Internet City. I see more innovations coming from Dubai Internet City actually. We have, I think, over 11 or 12 innovation centers being established by larger corporations in this community, which takes us through the life cycle and the value chain, in which companies are actually starting to create areas in which they're not just sales and marketing anymore, where actually innovation happens in these centers and offices in Dubai Internet City. Some of them are the first globally. So Oracle's AI lab, for example, is one. We have more of this going to be announced in this year, but Dubai Internet City is transformed and is being transformed actually and literally into an innovation center for the Middle East. And this is the way I see it going in the next 5 to 10 years. So we have approximately 24,000 professionals working in technology alone in this area. We are expecting that to be increased by another 15,000 with our project under the name of Innovation Hub. That will make it jump to approximately 40,000 people in the next 5 years. And we really need to focus on talent, because if we want to be the center of innovation in the region, then talent is an extremely important part that we have to focus on. And this is something we look at very carefully. Rules, regulations, we're very happy to hear about the visa regulations changing about this. So this is an extremely important ingredient in this area. So you see, the story started in the year 1999 to attract and operate these larger corporations. But what has happened is that Dubai Internet City has transformed Dubai into a technology hub of all of the Middle East. So most of the companies that are located here are well known, very well established and successful. And a lot of the companies that are successful and you hear about them are located in this area that we are in here.